Hello, my name is James Whiting. I'm a sophomore mechanical engineering major. Unfortunately, my partners Zahao Gao and Hakim Yilmaz can't make it today due to familial issues. And Zahao is a chemical engineering major focusing in nuclear sciences. Hakim Yilmaz is an electrical engineering major. And together, if we were all here, we would be the Incubator initiative team. So, the need we're trying to address is the deaths caused by prematurity worldwide. In 2011, according to the World Health Organization, prematurity was the 6th leading cause of death in low-income countries. That's including complications caused by it. This accounted for 4.3 million deaths worldwide, again, in 2009. And using these statistics for 57 infant mortalities per 1,000 in Haiti in 2009, it was approximately 265,000 births in 2012, where 15,000 infants would have died before age 1. Prematurity, in and of itself, has an assortment of medical issues which it can lead to. This is largely due to the lack of stored body fat. They can't regulate their own body temperature. It's simply not possible. It leads to breathing problems, leads to improper organ development, and this, as a collective group, is overwhelming. Incubation provides a sturdy environment, assuming that it's not inflatable as somewhere. I'll talk about those in a minute. Regulates their body temperature for them, adds proper humidity. Addressing this, infant mortality rate would decrease overpopulation in these low-income countries. It's counterintuitive, it's unexpected, however, it's been proven by the World Health Organization. They've done a lot of studies on this. But the more efficient allocation and production of this body heat, produced by the infant, as well as a heat pump that we hope to integrate into this incubator, will allow for what we hope to be a cheaper product, a more accessible product, and just an overall improvement from what we see today. Oh, I'm sorry. Additionally, mothers can take on new roles in the societies if these incubators are showing improvements. Because largely in these low-income countries, it's difficult for mothers to kind of progress out of the role as just baby makers, essentially. Your job is to create a family that will be able to sustain not only itself, but hopefully your local community. And with the expectation that each new child is going to die, you can't do that. That's what leads to the overpopulation. The advantage that our team has here is that this entire project has already been a 30-page grant proposal used in Science and Technology Honors Technical Writing Intensive class. This design was implemented in Muli Hospital in Tanzania, designed by Practical Action and worked on by a man named Neil Noble. I had the chance to speak with Neil about this, and unfortunately since then, the Muli Hospital has been torn down, and with it, all records of the incubator are just destroyed, as well as the incubator as far as we know. But with that said, there was significant use of this incubator. Here, there is a humidifier tray heated by light bulbs, so that's what provides the humidity, the proper environment. Perspex canopy, so plastic essentially, fairly lightweight, and most largely square section steel and angle iron frame. Very basic design, and from here we modified this to, again, this is an outdated design, but this was the project itself. This is the electrical components which connect the switches, thermostat, to the light bulbs. Well, it's basically a cupboard essentially for housing, and this would be the angle iron frame that was designed as the canopy. Instead, these options are available currently, this being the mom incubator, which retails around $400. This being the warm embrace, which retails around $15. However, it's limited use. And the phase change materials inside are, I see that as a weakness. If the low-income country cannot sustain and even produce these designs themselves, I don't see their use. Here, the resources we need are minimal, very minimal. We hope to utilize roughly $1,000 in designing a heat pump, which we see as being the potential business component. We are going to use this heat pump to convert our incubator into...
Sorry.
heated water, essentially.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We have our questions?
Yes.
Please.
Yeah. Okay, I want to focus on the baby and the little bunting there, whatever you call that.
Here, yes.
Yes. Now, you stated in your verbiage that that was usable about 50 times.
Yes.
Why-
15, excuse me, sorry.
15?
I
It
believe
does
so.
say 50 in here.
Oh, does it? Then I
50.
misspoke. You're
So
right.
that's a big typo.
50.
Why only 15?
Actually, if it is 50 in there, then 50 is the correct number. I
Okay.
misspoke.
But why
But-
the limit on that?
The limit is in the phase change material itself. This is something that can be heated up once, and it retains the heat fairly well for a few hours. However, after being heated and being cooled over and over again, essentially I believe the phase change material becomes inoperable.
Is that wax type material
Yes.
you're talking about?
Yes,
Okay.
it's a
All right.
waxy, almost cubic
Yeah.
inlay in the back of the.
Okay, so the
Like-
repeated heating and cooling is detrimental after so many cycles?
Exactly.
Okay.
So it must expire.
How big is it?
The warm embrace.
Yeah. No, your unit.
Our unit,
Just give
This
you a
unit
sense of
was
perspective from
much
that.
too large. This would have been roughly 4 feet high, roughly 5 feet wide. However, this is being disregarded in light of us working with, in conjunction, with Robert Giles, as well as Dave Ruccio on UMass Lowell campus. We are hoping to integrate Dave Ruccio's designs for the electrical components, the heat pumps, and essentially our heating system, our humidifying system also, into Haitian Development Study Center, headed by Dr. Giles. He takes 3-4 trips a year down there to implement other students' ideas also, and he is our team leader, our project mentor.
All right, so just trying to get an idea of space, like how feasible is this, and where is it used? Is it used in the home? Because I'm just picturing Haiti, and I don't have,
Yeah.
I'm trying to
so-
a commercial picture. I'm trying to see these things rolling down the streets of Haiti, or how they're being carried around. It's just the, how feasible is this?
Absolutely. Our target price point for the heat pump is going to be about $200, and we're going to be targeting local hospitals in Haiti. There's one roughly within a mile of the Haitian Development Study Center that Dr. Giles runs, and that is the primary target for implementation. That's the initial use. From there, if the price is really feasible enough, we hope to move it from local hospitals into local communities, as Lake High is having extremely difficult power problems recently. Cutoffs largely, and so the unit is being focused on rechargeable batteries, and that's what accounts for the majority of the cost of the heat pump.
Are you considering building the units, let's say, in Haiti? Are you considering building them outside and then shipping them?
The electrical components, we are, well, the electrical components specifically, we will be building here,
Right.
and then moving with us when we take our trips. The housing, there's a large metalworking industry, I suppose, in Haiti, and so if the canopy frame remains constant, then that will be assembled there. The electrical components will be brought with us, everything else will likely be outsourced to Haiti.
So I just want to make sure of the goals here. Now, the goal to this whole thing is constant temperature, whatever that optimal temperature is, and constant humidity
Absolutely.
by using a rechargeable energy source,
Yes.
such as a battery. You don't want to have to rely on any type of electricity, so to speak, from an outlet.
Exactly.
Okay.
As designed, it was an 8-hour cycle, I suppose, 8-hour battery life. We're hoping to get more efficient with that.
What about the maintenance of this? How are you going to ensure that that child is safe, that premature child is safe from this?
As an individual or as the operator?
No,
I
that
suppose?
8-hour thing, that says to me, three times a day, it has to be recharged and someone has to maintain, and
Okay.
you see what I mean?
So the
8
issue
hours
is
to
there.
me isn't a long time.
No, it would be either more additional supervision or additional power sources. We're working on seeing exactly how efficient we can make it.
Because that's
A
money.
great point.
That's
No,
money.
Absolutely.
Great point.
Zing, zing, that's money.
That's a great
So it's
point.
got to be replacement batteries. Like
Yeah.
they're going to have to create a solar
But there has
park.
to be a
and plug them.
maintenance
Yeah,
person
yeah,
on
yeah.
staff there doing this.
Yeah,
Yes.
small battery changeouts.
Yeah.
The people on staff are either hoping to be the hospital workers or potentially Dr. Giles' students that he has down working at the Haitian Development Study Center. They are currently doing a lot of electrical work, and I know for Rachel Hatchadorian. She had a DifferenceMaker's project last year. They have been actually working for a type of incubator or heat pump for her. And so from there, we're using Dave's knowledge of the heat pump he's already designed, already used, to improve that and implement it into the incubator. Starting with the incubator and then progressing towards potential boiling water just in the home. And that's what would get us out of the hospital into communities, multi-use, multi-purpose. If this containment system that we construct can potentially be modified very slightly, and then from there used as a boiler, maybe even as a cooler, because of our heat pump design, it's low cost enough, efficient enough, that will be the business transfer from there. As well as marketing the heat pump components specifically themselves.
See, another one of my concerns is from what I read, you talk about most of the births are in the home,
Yes,
okay? So this is only gonna help if that child is in hospital.
exactly. Largely our theories for why these births occur in the home is because of the inaccessibility.
Right.
The hospitals don't have the funds to afford these highly expensive incubators, often thousands of dollars in the US. If I go to this slide, the mom incubator, although a great designer, received the James Tyson Award, I believe, this year. Yep, James Tyson, I apologize. Over $400. It's
Yeah,
just
they can't-
unrealistic.
They can't.
Exactly. Any other questions?
All set?
Yeah, I am.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Dennis.
Good job.
Yeah.